Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to our exercise 16.3. In this, our first question is the line P is transversal to the line M and L? So already diagram given in your question, there is only L M N are intersecting at one point and P is passing through from that point. So we can't say that P is a transversal because P is not intersecting at two distinct points of two lines. So we can't say that P is a transversal. Only transversal is that when it passes through either parallel or non-parallel lines. In our previous video, I have explained that pairs of non-parallel lines and pairs lies on a parallel lines. Don't confuse with that. Non-parallel lines, no angle is equal. You just have to represent the angle like these are interior angles, these are co-interior angles, these are alternate angles, these are exterior angles, these are corresponding angles. You just have to name the angles, okay? But in parallel lines, same angle is equal to each other, so there is no difference between that. So I will show you once that in this, like in this figure, if you have like this is the non-parallel lines, okay? Non-parallel lines, no angle is equal to each other. You have to just present the angle, just write down the name of the angles, like interior angles 3 4 5 6, exterior angles 1 2 8 7, corresponding angles 1 5 4 8 2 6 and 3 7, and your alternate interior angles 4 6 3 5, alternate exterior angles 2 8 1 7, and co-interior angles 3 6 and 4 5. In this, because these are non-parallel lines, so we can't equalize the angles, we just have to show off the angles. So these are corresponding angles, these are alternate exterior angles, these are co-interior angles, these are alternate interior angles, interior angles or exterior angles. But instead of this non-parallel sides, if my line converted into parallel sides, so where I am writing and like this, and so that will changes to equal sign, that also changes to equal sign, that also and changes to equal sign. Angle 1 is equal to angle 7, angle 2 is equal to angle 8, only in that case if this element lines are parallel to each other. So that is a difference between non-parallel lines and parallel lines. Mostly question come in the exam is of parallel lines. So non-parallel line questions, you have to show only the either you have to find the condition lines are parallel or not. But in non-parallel lines, no angle is equal to each other. You just have to write the angle name, okay? And same thing if instead of this, because if you see in the diagram all are non-parallel lines, if instead of this angle is same, there is no change in the angle, but instead of this non-parallel lines, if there will be a parallel lines, so in same condition same angle changes to equal, like angle 1 is equal to angle 5, I already write before 1 5 4 8 2 6 3 7 are corresponding, but due to parallel lines that angles are equal to each other. Similarly here we already write in before alternate interior angles, like 4 6 3 5 are alternate interior angles. So if lines are parallel, so they are equal to each other. Similarly, in alternate exterior angles, if lines are parallel, so where I am writing and, so that are equal to each other. But co-interior angles, so that is only angle lies only one side. So sum of co-interior angles always equal to 180 degree in only in parallel lines, not in non-parallel lines. So that is the only difference. And I already told you like three different condition of parallelism. If alternate exterior angles are equal, we can say that lines are parallel. If corresponding angles are equal, we can say that lines are parallel. If co-interior angle, sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree, we can say that our lines are parallel to each other. So that is only condition for that. So basically we are dealing with the parallel lines in our question, and very rare cases we are dealing with the non-parallel lines. So here, so in your second question, you have figure is given, ankle is mentioned. You have to just write the corresponding angles. 2 angle 8 are corresponding, 3 7 co-interior angles, 4 6 corresponding, and 1 7 is corresponding angles. In your question number third, what you have to do, you find the value of x and y. If you look at first figure, these are parallel lines. Due to parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal to each other. So that means x value is 65. Here also corresponding angles are equal to each other. That means x is equal to 90 degree. Here also x and y are equal to each other. But for finding the y value, you look at this. This is a straight line. Okay, so 180 degree minus 116 is 64. That is a y degree. If we got the value of y, that is same as x, because these are corresponding angles, and in parallel lines corresponding angles are equal to each other. Now in your question number 4, so there is a non-parallel lines, and there is a transversal PQ between that. Here you are not going to equal any angle with each other. You just have to show the angles. Like here, if angle is AMN, so this is the angle. So what is the vertically opposite of this angle is PMB. Then alternate exterior angle of C and Q. This is the exterior angle. Alternate exterior angle is again PMB, corresponding to PBMP. This angle corresponding to this angle is this angle DNM, and corresponding to BMN, this angle corresponding is DNQ. You just have to write the corresponding angles name. Now question number 5 is, here you have to identify in that if L is parallel to M, so you have to give the reason why L is parallel to M. In this condition, L is parallel to M because these are two corresponding angles are equal to each other, and here alternate exterior angles are equal to each other. That means LM is parallel. Here only 60 degree and 120 is given to you, but when this is a straight line, we find that angle 180 minus 60 give me 120. Now these are two corresponding angles. If two corresponding angles are equal to each other, that means these two lines are parallel to each other. Now question number 7, you have to find the value of x and y. You already given in your question, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. You have to find the x and y degree. If you look at this PQ is a transversal of AB and CD. If AB and CD are parallel to each other, that angle is given in your question. So that means these x and 55 are alternate interior angles. So if these are alternate interior angles and these are parallel lines, so that is equal to each other. So that means your x value is same as 55 degree. Next is, now if you look at this line PD is the transversal of AB and CD again. So that is the second transversal, and AB is parallel to CD given in your question. So that means this whole angle APR and PRD equal to each other. That is alternate interior angles. Now if I find the value of this APR, that is 135, but I need only y degree. APR is a combination of 55 and y. So when you subtract 55 135, you will get y value as 80 degree. Now in your question 7, you have to just identify whether AB is parallel to CD. If it is not parallel, you have to give the reason why these are not parallel. So look at this, AB is not parallel to CD. Reason is that this is 38 and this is 140. If you find this angle, this is a straight line, so that will be 142. 142 and 140, these are corresponding angles but not equal to each other. If corresponding angles are not equal to each other, we can say that this AB is not parallel to CD. And here also in the second figure, alternate exterior angles are also not equal to each other. If alternate exterior angles are not equal to each other, that means AB is not parallel to CD. Thank you.